Italy is a boot-shaped peninsula that extends into the central Mediterranean Sea. It has a total area of about 301,238 square kilometers and is bordered by Switzerland, France, Austria, and Slovenia. The country is dominated by mountains, with the Apennines running through the peninsula and connecting the Alps in the north to Etna and the Pelleritani Mountains in Sicily in the south. The sea and the mountains divide the land into regions. The Italian geographical region, in its traditional and most widely accepted extent, has an area of approximately 324,000 square kilometers, which is greater than the area of the entire Italian Republic, 301,230 square kilometers. Italy is part of the Northern Hemisphere. Two of the Palagi Islands, Lampedusa and Lampion, are located on the African continent. It lies between latitudes 35 degrees and 47 degrees north, and longitude 6 degrees and 19 degrees east. Italy has a population of about 60 million people. According to the latest United Nations data, the current population of Italy is estimated to be around 60,205,049 in 2023. Italy ranks number 23 in the list of countries by population, and its population is equivalent to 0.78% of the total world population. The population density in Italy is 206 per square kilometer, 532 people per square mile. About 69.5% of the population is urban, 42,006,701 people in 2020, and the median age in Italy is 47.3 years. The capital of Italy is Rome. Rome is the largest and most populated city in Italy and is located in the central part of the Italian peninsula. It is also the capital of the Lazio region, the center of the metropolitan city of Rome, and a special comune named Comune di Roma Capitale. In 1871, Rome became the capital of the Kingdom of Italy, which, in 1946, became the Italian Republic. According to the World Bank, Italy's GDP was $2.57 trillion at the end of 2022 in purchasing power parity terms. In nominal terms, Italy's GDP is estimated to be $2.11 trillion at the end of 2022. Italy has the 8th largest economy in the world and the 3rd largest in the European Union. The country has a diversified industrial economy, with a large service sector and a significant manufacturing industry. The main industries in Italy include tourism, fashion, engineering, chemicals, pharmaceuticals, food processing, and motor vehicles. The currency of Italy is the euro, EUR, which is divided into 100 cents. The average household net adjusted disposable income per capita in Italy is $29,431 United States dollars a year. The Italian Stock Exchange, also known as Borsa Italiana, is based in Milan and is the 108th largest exchange in the world. It was established in 1998 and since 2007, it has been a subsidiary of the London Stock Exchange. Borsa Italiana is regulated by the Ministry of Economy and Finance, through the agency CONSOB. The benchmark stock market index for the Italian Stock Exchange is the FTSE MIB. The index is made up of 40 Italian shares that are traded on the Italian exchange. The MIB 40 index measures the performance of the most liquid and capitalized Italian stocks and serves as a benchmark for the performance of the whole Italian stock market. According to UNCTAD's 2022 World Investment Report, after dropping during the COVID-19 pandemic outbreak, with the divestment of $23.6 billion United States dollars in 2020, FDI inflows towards Italy gained pace in 2021 and stood at $8.5 billion United States dollars. In the same year, the stock of FDI totaled $454 billion United States dollars. According to the Europe Attractiveness Survey 2022 published by EY, Italy saw 207 new FDI projects launched in 2021, marking an 83% increase over the previous year. Most of the new projects were directed towards the software and IT sector, 15%, followed by transport and logistics, 14%, and B2B services, 12%. Overall, data from the Bank of Italy shows that the majority of FDI stock is held by France, 22.2%, the US, 10.4%, Germany, 8.3%, and the UK, 7.3%. In terms of sectors, manufacturing holds 29.1% of the total FDI stock, followed by professional, scientific and technical activities, 15%, information and communication, 10.9%, financial and insurance activities, 9.8%, and wholesale and retail trade, 8.8%, data OECD. In order to foster Italy's attractiveness, the government created Invest Italia, an agency dependent on the Prime Minister which coordinates Italy's promotion activities to attract foreign direct investments. Furthermore, the government allocated €23.8 billion in 2021 to 2023 for the Industry 4.0 Inches plan aimed at improving the Italian industrial sector's competitiveness through a mix of policy measures, tax credits, and research and infrastructure funding. In the last decades, Italy's export value has been increasing, reaching over €470 billion. In 2021 and 2022, an economic upturn is believed to increase demand for both exports and imports. Top export destinations of commodities from Italy in 2022 were Germany with a share of 12.3%, $86 billion, USA with a share of 10.4%, $73 billion, France with a share of 9.98%, $69 billion, Spain with a share of 5.1%, $35 billion, Switzerland with a share of 4.94%, $34 billion, and United Kingdom with a share of 4.37%, $30 billion. Italy's top imports in 2022 were petroleum gases with a share of 9.24%, $68 billion, and crude oil with a share of 6.04%, $44 billion. Italy's top 5 imported products by value in 2022 were petroleum gases, crude oil, cars, medication mixes, and imported electrical energy. Combined, those 5 products accounted for about a quarter, 25.3%, of Italy's overall spending on imports during 2022. In 2022, Italy had a trade deficit of goods amounting to about $32.53 billion. This means that the value of goods imported by Italy was greater than the value of goods exported by Italy. The Italian government posted a budget deficit of €153.5 billion, or 8% of the GDP in 2022, narrowing slightly from the upwardly revised 9% in the previous year. The government planned to confirm its 2022 budget deficit goal at 5.6% of GDP. Education in Italy is free and compulsory for children aged 6 to 16, and is accessible to everyone regardless of nationality. Italy has both public and private schools, with public schools being high quality and equivalent or higher than private schools. Italy has played an important role in reforming European higher education through the Bologna process, and welcomes international students to its academic institutions. In terms of unemployment, Italy is 4th in unemployed population numbers among European Union countries. The Italian unemployment rate is around 9.3%. According to the latest reports, economic activity in Italy is set to be subdued in 2023. Growth will be held back by high inflation, weighing on consumers' purchasing power, tightening monetary policy, with interest rates rising in the Eurozone, and a subdued external environment, with US and global growth slowing considerably. GDP growth is projected to decline from 3.8% in 2022 to 1.2% in 2023 and 1% in 2024. High inflation is eroding real incomes given subdued wage growth, financial conditions are tightening, and exceptional fiscal support related to the energy crisis is gradually being withdrawn, weighing on private consumption and investment. However, accumulated household savings remain large, which may support a more rapid rebound of domestic demand than currently expected. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel.